guys, it's me Maple, of course, and in this video I am gonna be playing Risk of Rain 2 with the new Survivors of the Void DLC. I have played through a decent bit of it, and I have unlocked everything for the Railgunner. I just finished a run where I got the new skin in the polar field device, and I really like the Railgunner. I don't think they're my favorite, but they're really cool. I don't know if I should show them off too much in this. I think some things are good to keep a surprise, but if you clicked on this video, then expect spoilers. Play a wave-based arena mode that takes place inside of a void simulation. I'm going to be playing the Simulacrum because I want to unlock the Void Fiend, which requires dragged below, in which I either have to escape the planetarium, which I have no idea what that means, or complete 50 waves in the Simulacrum. This is an arcade game mode that sends an infinite number of difficult waves of monsters against players. I played this a little bit with Michelle, not a lot, and we didn't do too good because we both played Railgunner. Yeah, highest wave, normal, 4, and I played Rex, and we quit that early because I had a doctor's appointment and she had Chick-fil-A to go to, so yeah, Rex was interesting. I was playing Rex to support us because we needed healing pretty bad, but I've been thinking that some of the best options here are either Bandit, Engineer, Mercenary, Loader, or Acrid, due to being by myself, although I suppose Rex would be pretty good as well. Now, because it does not say I have to complete it on Monsoon difficulty, I think I'm going to take that as a okay to play on Drizzle. I rarely play on Drizzle, but if I have to make it 50 waves, I kind of want it to go fast, and I want a chance, by myself. I don't know which one I should play, but if I'm going to play on Drizzle, I suppose I'll play Railgunner. And I will play with all of the new stuff. So by default, she has the passive or the miscellaneous magnetic accelerator. All critical strike chance is converted into critical strike damage. So if you get the glasses, I forgot the name of them. How did I forget? Oh, lens maker glasses, that's what they're called. The critical strike chance boost, bonus, whatever, that you get from those glasses will instead increase the crit damage. Her primary, which is her left click, or I don't know what it's like for console, so apologies, I play on PC, so she fires aggressive tracking rounds for 100% damage. If you've ever played Titanfall 2, it's like a smart pistol. Her secondary by default is the M99 sniper. You zoom in, you activate your long range scope, highlighting weak points and transforming your weapon into a piercing 1000% damage railgun. This does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It's really good. you activate your short-range scope, highlighting weak points and transforming your weapon into a quick 400% damage railgun. So this one does not have a reload. It's more akin to a battle rifle from Halo. I would assume Halo 4. I don't remember. I haven't played Halo in a long time. Your default utility device is a concussion device. You throw out a device that pushes you and all nearby enemies away and can hold up to 2. This is useful for moving around and potentially clearing an area. But I'm going to be using the new one that I just unlocked and have not used. Polar Field Device. You throw out a device that slows down all nearby enemies and projectiles. That's going to be interesting. Regular special ability. Fire a piercing round for 4,000% damage and 150% weak point damage. Afterwards, all your weapons are disabled for 5 seconds. This is a one-shot beast, but that 5-second downtime and the charge-up time makes it really clumsy to use. It can be insanely effective, and it is. I choose this one by default, but I've barely used Cryo Charge, which is her alternate special. Freezing, fire-piercing round for 2,000% damage. I'm assuming it freezes the enemies. And then the default skin is this one, and that's the marksman skin. Default marksman. I have not played with marksman skin yet, so I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna play on Drizzle because I am going to be just a bit of a bitch. I just played an hour of Monsoon to unlock everything. I don't want to deal with that. I just kinda want to relax, so Drizzle. It's like the Don't Take Easy version of Risk of Rain 2. Had the Survivors of the Void content on. It's on by default once you purchase it. And I will have the Artifact of Command. Mine and Michelle's favorite artifact. You get to choose your items. And the Artifact of Sacrifice. Monsters drop items on death, but chests no longer spawn. This allows you to get a lot more items. I don't know if that's the case in this game mode, but I think it is. I'm assuming it is. Anyways, let's get started. I had to mute myself to adjust my seat. I'm gonna do that once more. Okay, unexpected coughing fit, but let's begin the assault. Wave 1, Augmented Dissonance. Monsters can appear outside of the usual environments. This activates random artifacts. And these are Glacier something. Glacier larva. Oh no, they're just larva. The Glacier one was a frost variant, clearly. And as you can see when I aim down sights, all the enemies have a little highlight to them. Oh my goodness. Alright. They did add quite a few new items, and I'll try to explain them as I go. One of them is locked here for some reason. It might be a void item. I don't really know how all that works, to be honest. So I'm eager to find out. Actually, the turret item is disabled. I'm not sure which items are disabled in this mode, but I'm assuming they're too powerful for this. That I wonder if they disabled bustling fungus. That could have made it too easy. Potentially. No, bustling fungus is there. I don't know what item that is by off the top of my head. I have no idea. I don't remember it being locked when me and Michelle were playing. And it blocked the polyp turret. So I guess that is just too powerful. Theoretically, getting gasoline and the new ignition tank, which doubles the duration of ignite effects and doubles its damage. Getting both of these in tandem should make this a breeze, even on monsoon difficulty. But I just, yet again, don't want to deal with that. If you have Artifact of Command, this game can play itself in some instances, which I understand how boring that can be, but we found it pretty fun ourselves, so play the game how you want to play it. And if you don't know how to unlock these artifacts, you have to play the regular game mode and get to the fifth stage. Under the map, there's a portal that you can input codes into. And there are at least 16 artifacts. I don't know if they've added any more, but there were 16 artifacts to unlock, and I don't have, I think I have like 8. I think I have 8 unlocked, or 7. I don't remember. But I prioritized the ones that interested me the most. Alright, I'm gonna try to get some defensive items here. There are quite a few new equipments as well. Let's see here. Let's get an extra explosive, because that should be fun. Is that double equipment? So one of the most powerful new equipments is the Trophy Hunter's Tricorn. You can pretty much execute any boss, but it replaces the item. I'm going to get the Forgive Me Please voodoo doll, and I'm gonna die here because I am stupid. Or not. Very, very close to dying there. You gotta be very tanky to run around outside of this zone. Now, the general gist is every 5 waves there's a boss around, and then it moves. Now, in my opinion, despite all of the powerful equipment, the best equipment to have in this game, if you want to cheese it, and you just want to have an easy time of it, it is the voodoo doll. If you go down this route anyways, it just makes it so easy. Unless it's like for some sort of story effect. The only time I like RNG is in Dungeons and Dragons, because it leads to just so many fun, interesting things. One of the new items is the oddly shaped opal, and it reduces damage. It reduces damage the first time you are hit, so if you're good at dodging, it can be very, very useful. I'm gonna try to get some movement speed items, because I'm gonna need it to keep up with this grab thing when I'm looting all the items that drop around here. And as you can see, like, I don't have to do that much to just wipe everything out. It's pretty easy. That chihuahua interrupted me. I really dislike chihuahuas, but I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, so I may be repetitive here, but since this is drizzle, I'm likely not going to have an issue. It will just remain time-consuming, but that's fine. As long as I'm not stressing out and I'm just enjoying it, and I don't have to worry about being one shot, I think this can be a nice experience. Well, that shot up really high. Alright, let's get some more movement speed. Let's try to use my ultimate here. Yeah, I don't know if I waited too long. I think I waited too long. Oh well. The delicate watch allows you to deal bonus damage, but it breaks when you get low, and I'm unsure. But I have a feeling it might damage you when it breaks. I don't know. You can see the bar on your health bar. That little gray line. I think it's the gray line, not the gray stripes, but the gray line. I believe that's when the watch breaks. I could be wrong. I don't know which one it is, but I'm pretty sure that the watch will hurt you because I randomly exploded and died the first time that I got it, but ever since then I haven't gotten low. Oh, that's neat. It takes you to a new zone. Alright, I'm gonna take ignition tank again. And let's look at the equipment here. The new equipment are as follows. The hunt gun thingy, where you can get an execute. I don't know if this works on the final boss, but I would hope so, because I'd love it if it did. There is this gooey thing, which allows you to summon a clone of yourself. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's terrible on the Railgunner. It would likely be best on the Huntress, Commando. I don't know, to be honest. Anyone that relies on their abilities too much and not their basic attack probably won't have the best time with that. But you could summon, it seemed, as many as you wanted. I've summoned 3 at once, but I didn't want to try for any more. Then there's the Molotov. You throw a cluster of Molotovs that bounce, and I think it goes into 6 more projectiles in an area. And then there's the credit card, which gives you a 10% discount on everything that you buy, I think. one's missing. Off the top of my head. I don't know if it's one of the newer items or not. I don't have the best memory. Alright, I think that's probably all the items, but let's check up here. I'm just gonna assume that's all the items, so let's move on. Oh, there was a lunar coin over there. Damn. This is one of the new maps. I've only played on this map in the Simulacrum. I have not gotten it randomly yet. That's one of the new enemies. They are like hairy, flying manta ray bats. It's very weird. I'm gonna try to spot one to figure out what they're called. Oh, this is a new enemy as well. Those are called blind vermin. Blind pest. Okay, those are called pests. There's blind pests and blind vermins. They're all furry and very strange. That is a clay apothecary. Ow, I haven't seen it attack before. I usually kill it too fast. Neat. Balls go move. Number 2. The mobility. I'm just gonna be very slow and methodical here because there's no reason to go fast on drizzle difficulty. No reason to stress myself out here. That would be stupid considering what this video is for. I'm gonna take sunglasses and teddy bear. Beautiful. I can just put that down and all my troubles are dealt with. Isn't that lovely? Thanks, Speed. I don't know if it's any good to focus on your basic attack. I can't imagine that it's all that powerful to do. Going to charge up my ultimate. Beautiful. That was pretty good. Boss damage, why not? And focus crystal. I love it when everything just explodes. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? I can't say that was the most tasteful thing to say given world events right now, but I shouldn't be talking about that in an ASMR video. That's not focused around such a topic. I apologize. always just going through the wall. My immersion, though, you know. Come on. Surprised they don't just make him follow a set path. If that was a set path, it wasn't that good. Yeah. Clipping right through the wall again. It's not that big of a deal, but it's a little strange. This was the first spot I played this game mode in with Michelle. Right here. This was, I think, slightly. I think this was actually like right here, but same area. Yeah, I thought I heard an item drop. Let's get some extra health. Why not? I can think of plenty of reasons why not to, but it's not worth bringing up. Teddy bear and gasoline. What a wonderful combo. Yeah, this is just a little too easy. But now I know. For the future. I just really want the Void Fiend and I don't want to have to work for it. But I also don't want to cheat. That's what made me restart, is that before the DLC released, like a month ago, I did cheat. And I unlocked everything besides one ability for the captain, his alternate shift. And I immediately regretted it, but I didn't make it back up. So I decided to just make a new account. So I did. And I proceeded to unlock everything again, and it honestly was not as difficult as I remember. Just time consuming. But I did have plenty of that. A bit too much, sometimes. In comparison to everything else. Anyways, lots of time, but no money. Along with, things I shouldn't talk about. Beautiful. I heard an item drop, but I think it might have fallen off the map. Oh, there's a green item over there. I don't know how it got over there. I wonder if, when the portal spawns, if I can go in that direction. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm gonna take a power elixir. I was expecting actual bosses to spawn, but so far it's just mini bosses. I guess I should try getting some of the new items and explaining them. So let's start from the top. This item, the clipboard, the shipping request form. You get a delivery each stage that contains powerful items. I don't know how it works exactly. I don't know how it works when you stack the item. But pretty much every stage where you can choose between one of two items. The next one here is the Hunter's Harpoon, where killing an enemy gives you a burst of movement speed. Probably very good on characters like the Mercenary, probably even like the Artificer. Could work wonders on the Loader and Rex, the melee ones especially. This is an awkward spot. I heard an item drop, but I don't know where. Interesting. The Simulacrum does have a lot of edited maps. Let's see here. Defense is always useful. Take another crowbar. Yeah, I think they might. I don't know, I think this might be a bit too easy for Drizzle. Because I remember normal being harder than this, like significantly harder. But hey, I don't really care. You know, if someone needs it to be this easy, then more power to them. If they're having fun, that's all that matters. I think playing like at most difficulty and all of that is a little overrated after many years of always torturing myself with that. I've gotten over it for the most part. I still do it to myself on occasion. Where I can't let myself enjoy games unless I'm playing it as difficult as possible. And like vanilla and all that stuff, but it doesn't make any sense to do that. Because the whole point of video games are to have fun, to escape, and I mean if that's what you're having fun doing, then yet again, more power to you. But if you're not having fun, if you find yourself, you know, raging like a gamer, then maybe you should stop doing that. The next item here, or the Shuriken. Activating your primary skill also throws a Shuriken. Recharges over time. So every once in a while when I left click, I throw 3 Shuriken. The next one is regenerating scrap. Prioritized when used with uncommon 3D printers. I don't know how this works. It seems like something that you have to play without artifacts on that affect loot, and that's just not how I play, so I'd not be able to tell you what's going on with that. Next green item is the ignition tank, which I've already gone over, but it's your ignite effects deal 2 times damage and last twice as long. I don't know how it stacks exactly, but it seems to be quite significant. Gonna hold the guillotine. That should be useful. More boss damage. Crowbar. I don't think boss damage really helps in this game mode, because I don't think they have boss health bars. But I could be wrong. I need to get more fuel cells. I keep forgetting. But it honestly doesn't seem like it matters. I have yet to get a single void item, but I know they exist. I don't really know what they are. I thought they were going to play a bigger role when I read the DLC description, but having not seen a single one yet, it doesn't seem like they do anything, and for some reason I got boss damage again. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Different equipment. I could show you what the Kubo Jr. is. It looks like looks like my clone actually used my right click. So maybe they do use your abilities. Not entirely sure. And now the objective is moving, and I have to do this. This is the exact halfway marker until I unlock the Void Fiend, and I believe I had to stop recording and start over because of the Chihuahua. But I think I'm at 40 minutes, so this video could end up being over an hour long. I think it will be. Because I can't really make this faster. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much going as fast as I can, I think. I mean, I could be going a little bit faster if I prioritize the right items. Cheesed it even more, but I'm cheesing it pretty hard as it is. There's a new item, there's quite a few new white common items, and one of them is Mocha, which slightly increases attack speed and movement speed. This one right here is Roll of Pennies. You gain gold on taking damage. Not something that I would get unless I was playing someone like Loader or Rex, and even then I'm not sure how that works, and I honestly didn't realize that was like an actual hole. I thought it was just a weird backdrop, but that's good to know. I'm gonna get some ATG missiles. Another new white item is the healing potion, the power elixir, where I think it's the same bar as the watch. If you get too low, it'll instantly heal you pretty much to full. It seems. I don't know how much it heals you, but it's consumed. Once it's activated. I have so many ignition tanks. It seems to be helping a lot. I honestly think they're gonna nerf that. Ignition tank seems a bit overpowered. I understand it would be rare, but like, jeez, that does a lot of damage. And the point of stacking gasoline is that it has a flat increase in range, and it increases the radius, which is very significant. I think it also increases the damage it does. So it's one of the best items to stack, in my humble opinion. Play however you want to play. Of course. started talking randomly. But I was saying I would love a plushie of the Grove Tender. I just love the big bushy raccoon tail and stuff. It's just wonderful. Alright, let's see here. Let me get the fuel cell twice. And sunglasses. Look around for loot. Alright. Let's go through the portal. I gotta do this twice more, I think. Because this is gonna be 30 to 40, and then I have to go through it again. Do 40 to 50. Fuel cell. Gasoline. Let's grab some sticky bombs. And a crowbar. And a fuel cell. Surprised not a single legendary yet. Usually it increases the amount of legendaries you get when you're playing on Drizzle. But I got so many legendaries when I was playing on Monsoon, of which they have added at least 4 legendaries. I can't remember exactly. I know one of them is a raincoat, which makes you immune to all debuffs, which is really cool. It also increases your health. I don't know how much the Delicate Watch increases damage, but I'm curious. As of recording this video, the wiki doesn't give you much information about any of it. I know that there's another one. There's like a laser sight, which increases your crit chance by 100%. I ended up with 3 of those, and like 3 shaped glass, and I was able to do well over a million damage. And I actually, I did so much damage to the lizard in the blue portal plaza area that, he didn't have a health bar and he didn't kick me out or anything. It was like, he just respected the amount of damage I did and just ceased giving a fuck. Or something, I don't really know what happened there. I think it was bugged. What the hell? Keep slimes. I love it. Oh, that's cute. I've never seen those. That's new. Enemies are stronger, more numerous, and guaranteed to be a lunar. That's scary. I think. I'm honestly not sure if I should be scared or not. Oh, chimeras and stuff. Lovely. Yeah, the lunar chimera stuff isn't really doing much. Still dying immediately. Even to the slightest touch. So that's good. See how broken. See what they need to match a fraction of our power. Oh, hey, a lunar item. Shaped glass. I'm stupid. So I'm gonna take that. Oh no, please tell me it's not flying up. It's flying up, isn't it? Oh no. Where? How am I supposed to? Oh, that's terrifying. How am I supposed to do this? This is like evil. If I didn't have the item that I have, I would not have been able to get up here. The voodoo doll is an absolute necessity if you want to survive doing this kind of stuff. My goodness, or you have to be very tanky and very fast and have a lot of hopu feathers. I suppose if you had like 10 hopu feathers, you could have handled that, but I don't know anybody who gets that many hopu feathers this early on. Well, it's not that early, never mind, but still. I've never gotten that many hopu feathers without stockpiling on everything else a million times first. I guess the lunar item stopped, or the lunar enemies. Was that just for that round? I think so. Probably should have gotten the Jester of the Drowned. Oh jeez, I hope that wasn't loud. Apologies if it was. Hopefully I'll catch it in post. Still no legendary items. I wonder if this map still spawns a legendary in this mode. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Yeah, there's this scorpion, there's this missile one, the raincoat, the, laser, and this, file. I'm not sure what to get in this instance. Let's check out the rocket launcher. All missile items deal more damage and fire additional 2 missiles. I think there's only 2 missile items, I think, well, 3. Oh, that's what the bundle of fireworks is in here. It's such a forgetful item, you know. At least for me, I never get it. Let's get some grenades and flashbangs. Let's get another fuel cell, because I can. Easy peasy. Literally, just do not have to do anything. Just press Q and I win. League of Legends level tactics. The giant crab boy immediately killed. That's a shame. I wanted a chance to see that crabby, but oh well. There's a new crab boss, and I didn't get to see it. I really wanted to. I was hoping it was going to be a bit more prevalent, but knowing it's a void one, I'm probably never going to have a prolonged fight if it spawns that late, unless I just get the point Safer spaces. A tardigrade block the next source of damage corrupts all tougher items. Block the next source of damage corrupts all tougher items. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, well, I'm gonna lose now. Okay, so that was a void item right there. I have an orange filter on, and the light from the portal obscured the color. That's not good. Hopefully I don't have to take any damage. Good thing I'm playing on Drizzle. Alright, the tardigrade makes tougher times, bad. I think that's a tardigrade anyways. Moss Piglet. I don't know what other tougher items there are. I know there's tougher times, but are they gonna add more tougher items? Is that what they're saying here? I heard another item drop somewhere, but I don't know where. Might have been up above. Up behind something. Yeah, I heard it again. It's like it's up there. Here's one. It might have been over here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is still just so easy. Nothing to worry about yet. I'm very worried about all the other items, because it looked like there was spider eyes, which probably affected the eyeglasses if I got that. My goodness, I don't even need the other items. Just destroy. Just one shot kills them all. I don't know why, but I'm gonna grab Trident Dagger. I need to take a look at all those void items, because that's confusing and concerning. I'm gonna get a Opu Feather. Another legendary. Oh, I wonder if it affects Dio's best friend. Oh no. These symbiotic scorpion permanently reduces armor on enemies on hit, making it the much better version of the Shattering Justice. So, just FYI. More gasoline. More gasoline. Crowbar. Crowbar. Glasses. This is just an item. A loot simulator. I just turned the game into a loot simulator at this point. Focus crystals, probably not worth it, but get some more Opu feathers. was for a bit, but now I get it. Oh, there's the drop. Those are my items over there, which I can try to go get. Looks like I'm able to manage. You only get one as far as I know. I think it's free, and you have to pick from one of two items. For some reason, there's tons of shrines of blood around here, and I have no idea why. I think it might have something to do with a bug, or something with the artifact, or artifacts that I use. Alright, I should unlock the Void Fiend very soon. 4 more waves. Just going by faster and faster, it seems. I thought it would only get slower, but it picks up. Just keeps getting faster. I like that. Oddly shaped opal, very useful for blocking those random hits I might get. I have double barriers right now. Makes up for all the tougher times I lost. I have no idea if this new tougher times variant that I have is better or worse. It's not good that it probably takes away Dio's best friend. So I'd say if that's the case, then I'd rather have a revive. But you know, it's a thing that exists. So hopefully you can be aware of it. Tons of honestly, I can just keep going forever. There's no like obliterate option or anything. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Hopefully I don't lose it. The achievement. Oh no, the empty bottles. Or the elixirs is gonna save me 3 times in a row here. Those are very useful for this game mode, my goodness. And I'll still write twice a day. Drag below, so I still have it unlocked. Alright. Oh yeah. Look at that. So cool. Overview. Void corruption. At full corruption, transform your abilities into more aggressive forms. Drown. Fire a slowing long-range beam for 300% damage. Flood. Fire a plasma missile for 600% damage. Fully charge it for an explosive plasma ball instead, dealing 1100% damage. Trespass. Disappear into the void, cleansing all debuffs while moving in an upward arc. And suppress. Crush 25% corruption to heal yourself for 25% maximum health. And the only thing I can unlock is an alternate skin. And I'm tempted to record another video of me unlocking that skin. I don't have anything to wake up to for tomorrow, so why not? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it relaxing, and I really hope to see you in the next one.